Hello， 大家好，这里是先森，欢迎收看我的《公鸡神探游戏实况》第3集。
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog, like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all going to be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, Cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
哦，他不是在写小说啊，是在自言自语啊。行吧，感觉像是，苍蝇人。哦，好家伙，这算不算种族优势啊？这那么多手哈，拿来弹乐器什么的。啊，这个背景里面一直好像有这种吵闹啊、打架的声音啊。我们来看一波线索。虫巢。
There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
感觉就是什么混乱的源头啊，这个起
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
是吗？不干不净吃了没病吗？还有啥市区
Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
听啊，就是还有那种什么砸车的声音啊。
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird. Could this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
哦，终于不是我们 Sunny 一个人自说自话了啊，就是自己看线索啊，有个人跟他一唱一和了是吧？
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray. Who said that?
A
模仿秀。
natural-born genius.
Yeah, right.
两个人插科打诨呢。还有啥不？哦，可以进去看看。
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive.
Wild ones. Don't even remind me.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
感觉 Marty 这个人还是挺热心肠，然后还蛮理想主义的这种。聊一聊吧。
Hey, pal.
不踩我们。
Can you hear me?
真的不踩我们。哦，发现了一个额外藏品 ，Fly in the Soap， 可以看不？哦，这里有一个附加藏品啊，就是我们之前看到那个 Fly in the Soup， 汤里的苍蝇。公鸡神探汤里的苍蝇，在利爪市的码头附近发现了一只苍蝇的尸体。要是这只苍蝇没有因为某种原因而被扯掉胳膊的话，这案子也没什么特别的。有人觉得受害者是只虫子，所以想要掩盖真相，这让桑尼尤为恼火。他决定和他的搭档 Marty 一起揭开这个谜团。不久之后，出现了一条大鱼（括号字面意思），这不仅妨碍了他们的工作，而且还危及到了整座城市的虫群。哦，这是一个 A Chicken Play Story， 就是之前提到过，有一个作者不是给他们这对公鸡神探写了一系列丛书嘛？这个汤里的苍蝇就是他其中的一个故事。也就是说， 他们办过这个案子，关于一个死去的苍蝇是吧？所以他们才会说那个苍蝇至少还不算那么悲惨啊，还可以活着坐在那里弹吉他啊，大概是这个情况啊，可以看看人物。这个是Hot Dog 老板吉普的信息啊。他以前是个三流小混混，不过被黑帮驱逐了。现在他在破败的路边休息区做着全城最好的咖啡啊，是啊，干净又卫生，对吧？对了，他还是个相当有用的警察线人哦，是他们的线人。密点 The Great Fire of the Clovier， 就是克劳利爪式大火，在肉食战争以及随之而来的经济危机爆发后不久，即893年，一场大火几乎摧毁了整个利爪市。这场大火源于蜀景区，即便是泰姆士河也无法阻挡其蔓延。它就如同烈火地狱一般，火势过后，整座城市几乎被烧成了平地。这就是在映射那个伦敦大火，是吧？就是那个意思。蜀景区，而且那个时候对还有鼠疫啊什么的，就很 London。 还能再对话不啦？
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
是啊，你们都是不同的物种。
Or he doesn't want to.
That's also very likely.
那我们就不跟他聊了呗。还有什么不？警告 We don't serve buds here， 就是我们不卖幼虫，是
Of
吗？
all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler district are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
意思就是说，其实这些虫巢的居民因为过于的穷困潦倒，所以他们可能会把自己的幼虫孩子卖给餐厅做食材啊。
Wait, what?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
就放在我们人类社会，这个事情就很容易理解，对吧？吃个虫子嘛什么的。但是他们的语境下，那就是把，对吧？对方物种的孩子卖掉，然后吃掉，就很残忍啊，显得很恐怖啊，这个事情。
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
但是呢，你们鸡不就是吃虫子的吗？
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
就是很悲观啊。其实桑尼就是对这个事情就是蛮悲观的。
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
反正他们就感觉又爱又恨啊，就看不起他，但是他又是线人，是吧？点唱机。这个点唱机就是收录了一些，应该是这个游戏的 BGM 吧，原声。不是什么，不是所有警察都是猪。好家伙，这是什么曲子啊？我要听一下。这不是那个警察局的背景音乐吗？好家伙，不是所有警察都是猪。那是你也不是，玛丽也不是，还有那个蜂鸟也不是，是吧？这个淋雨大镖客，我们来听一下。这是那个主界面的背景音乐，其实相当于就是 Sunny 个人的这个个人曲，是吧？死无对证，听一下。这个很熟悉，然后想想，这个是不是Sunny 刚走进他阿特拉斯酒店那个房间，对吧？和那个高脚铃对话的时候的那个音乐。所以叫死无对证。咬我一口，宝贝。 啊，就是这儿，就是这个跳跳狗的这个背景音乐。我的城市在燃烧。这个感觉就不是很耳熟了。还是说过场动画是这个音乐？哎，但是很好听这个。哦，好听好听，哎，感觉啊很有可能是猫琴科的歌，对吧？因为他是个歌手嘛。很有可能。好，不听不听了，听下一个，一丝怀疑。这个好像是那个审讯时候用的音乐，对吧？审问别人，所以叫一丝怀疑。OK， 都听过了，不错。看一下海报、菜单，都来看一看，从海报开始吧。这是什么？一个音乐海报。
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
就杠头呗，人家只是夸他呀。
Joking. In another life, I'd love to be a rock star.
它同一条线索其实可以有不同的回应，是这个意思啊？就像人一样，你跟他多对话，他有不同的信息。
You're already one, Marty.
Thanks, boss.
夸他。OK, the new star of rock and roll. 这个叫什么 ？Caston Marvis. 摇滚明星啊。再来看看菜单，对，看看他们吃什么。什么 ham and tomato, meat and cheese， 怎么都是什么 and 什么？这属于贵还是不贵呢？
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
但是公鸡也是吃虫的呀，虫不能算肉吗？
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
有道理。
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
有道理啊，好吃也可以吃嘛。
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
Sunny 的意思就是说你不该吃什么就不要去吃，或者说他认为这个肉可能会让他们上瘾，或者说有一些带给他们意想不到的这个健康问题。
Ooh, a nice pancake with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions?
这是可以说的吗？
I'd rather have somebody pull my beak off.
You used to be more daring.
Yeah, and my back didn't hurt either.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, boss bird.
感觉不是什么很健康的食谱。别看了。门
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
好家伙，拆家啊！你又不是狗。
Oh, yeah, I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
好
I didn't
家
know how
伙，
nice we are. I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner.
真好意思说
What's
呢。
that smell?
You know, I don't want to know.
是干净又卫生嘛。等会儿再来跟你聊。冷咖啡涂鸦，
The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
就看不到就当没看到吧。
Ah, this will do.
Until tomorrow morning, at least.
马蒂把这个咖啡喝了，好家伙，你不自己点一杯吗？这不是人家剩下的吗？是别人剩的你也要喝啊。
That's right.
涂鸦。
What insight?
什么？The King. 好吧。
Well, that's a good question, pal.
Where all the colors goes? 是在吐槽这个游戏为什么是黑白的吗？有道理。有道理。还有什么信息不？好像没了。那我们来跟这个 Zip 聊一聊。
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
你把人家家拆了，人家能不生气吗？除非你赔了钱，那就当我没说。
Hello, boys. Now get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
那看来是很生气了。
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
你们这帮罪魁祸首还理直气壮嘞。
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
It's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like,
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. Then where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
你们刚才这是废话文学啊，说了一堆。
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down.
Holy hell. Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
看来这个 Wessler 确实不是一般人啊，就是所有人都对他就是那种，讳莫如深的那个态度。
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, huh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
就是说这个 Wessler 原本是一个有啥说啥、有啥干啥的这么一个性格。And
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
就是说他的态度有个翻天覆地的变化，把产业扔给副手，自己去 emo 去了。
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
真的吗
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
你也不问问人家让你帮什么忙啊？不过他说就像老样子，可能他也知道。在问他之前先看一波线索吧。他最近的行为很奇怪，就好像打算要金盆洗手，开始过一种简单而快乐的生活。这本身不是什么问题，但这不像是他的风格。就是要么他接到了什么风声，他准备隐退一段时间，要么就是他这个人出问题了。比如说盲猜一波啊，可能有一个什么双胞胎兄弟，是吧？很有可能哦。Zip。吉普老了，不过他的关系网还在，所以不管什么事情都值得去问一下他。但时间确实也在他身上留下了痕迹。伙计也老了，看看新的，meat substitute， 肉类替代品或肉类替代食物的出现，使降低整个荒野世界的肉类消费、掠食行为以及同类相食行为成为了可能。对，就是让那些猎食的动物不一定要靠，就是猎食其他的同胞，应该叫同胞吧，就是降低犯罪率。这些产品如今很流行，不仅深受掠食种的欢迎， 而且其他各类动物也颇为青睐。什么意思啊？就原来不吃肉的也吃肉了啊？那确实蛮诡异的啊。Mongrel Mick 的什么东西 ？Mick， 是 Eben Wessler 最臭名昭著的爪牙之一。他因残忍的本性获得了许多恐怖的绰号。Sunny 和 Marty 以前也和 Mick 有过交集，而他们也是费了不少力气才得以保全性命啊！这个密克是个什么品种啊？这么强？问问。沙皇俱乐部。
Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
就是说以前它不是沙皇俱乐部咯？
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want...
Roger that.
I've got to say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
山猫大猩猩
Baboon,
啊，
not
对啊
gorilla.
是狒狒嘛。
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
我反而觉得 Sunny 有时候发言还蛮那个种族主义的，是吧？老是给人家起乱七八糟绰号。
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball. So, Ibben's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
明明是你吧，整天念诗。
You're one to talk, by the way.
对呀，
Huh? Why? So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How
Little
dangerous do you think
furball.
she is?
哎呦，跟我想的不太一样啊！感觉这个猫很有魅力，是吧？Little furball.
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
那是你们俩真是，谁说谁都是50步笑100步了。
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
很会怼啊！我蛮喜欢这个棋谱的。
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
这不行，你总不能没话说了开始这人身攻击是吧？
That Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the millions almost immediately.
那说明这个 Natasha 确实很有可能是个假名字、艺名什么的。
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club, just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Czar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibben's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibben's dirty dealings.
看了 Wessler 是真的挺喜欢他的。那到底是所以是他在拿下这个俱乐部之前就已经是 Wessler 的情人了，是吗？
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder, ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
哦，他是个猴子啊！
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibben not being himself.
啊，你们俩没打过一个猴子啊？多凶狠的猴子啊！这是个。
Which has something to do with this Natasha.
That's my guess.
我不觉得和 Natasha 有关系啊。
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
好家伙，你们俩还真没付人家赔偿费啊。
Okay, whatever you need, just call us.
那我觉得这个吉普真是脾气太好了，是我早把你们俩轰出去了。
I clucking will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
有意思，还能聊不？
You sure talk a lot.
And maybe the past is haunting me. Once a rat, always a rat, right?
Oh, come on, Zippy. Don't be so hard on yourself. You got out in time, and you've been living an honest, ordinary life since then, haven't you?
他真的能脱身吗？所有人都知道他是线人，要是他没拿什么东西来保护自己的话，比如是情报啊什么的，那他很快就会被人做掉。我觉得。
Yeah, right. How lucky am I, eh?
It's more than what many others get, believe me. What's this no insects allowed shit? You're not like that.
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can forget my regular clientele for good.
What clientele? There's no one here.
是的呀。
That's it. Would you take even that away from me?
你真直接。
What's this no
What do you think?
What client?
That's it.
没啦，还有新的线索不？应该是没有了。这里呢？还能聊不啦？
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music. I mean, he's doing something. Most of the destitute take up drinking or drugs. Or worse.
You know about the light.
You mean the light the insects believe in?
Yeah, their afterlife. If they want to go into the light, they set themselves on fire.
哦，就是昆虫他们还有一个二世说的这样一个信仰。
Yeah, I've heard that. Maybe it's not a bad way
圣
to
光。
go.
That depends on your point of view. Poor.
At least, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That depends.
哦，应该没有什么新的信息了。最后看一下。Natasha， 他曾是百万富翁的歌坛红人，后来在伊本的赞助下，他成了那里的老板。然而他在此前的经历，人们就知之甚少了。所以是他先成了伊本的情人，然后再变成了沙皇俱乐部的老板。还有啥信息不？Zip。几年前，奇普还在给伊本跑腿送信。他以前是 Westler 的小弟，那时候他就已经是警方的线人了。哇，好家伙！所以他可能一直在为两边做事，卑鄙的小混蛋。那你说这话也没道理啊！人家要不是为伊本送信，人家怎么可能帮你问得到线索啊？是吧？那我们接下来只能走啦，去别的地方啦，回酒店好了，对吧？因为酒店也是个现实场景嘛。
My condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Ah, that. Now, that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Pretty, huh?
哇
I can smell it. She's
所以
an
你真是
exotic
狗啊
too. An impala, maybe?
真狗都能闻得出来，好家伙！
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
怪不得。那这个 Marty 做警察真的是蛮有天赋的。
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
Yeah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica 还是个万人迷，大家都喜欢她。
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
为什么他们都那么爱 Monica？
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just do it quietly.
我们还有什么可拿的呀？其实没有什么可拿的，无非就是把所有看过的线索再跟着这个 Marty 一起看一遍
My
呗。
wife took all the good ones. She knew they'd only gathered dust here. And she was right. My wife took all the good... You know, this city's outgrown us.
Why do you say that?
Well, don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you. The polluted air, the sirens, and the smell of cordite.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us. Clawville's Clawville. We're just getting older.
诶，这个还挺神奇的。就是 Sunny 他的人设一直就是说，这个世界完蛋了，然后但是呢，他又相当的愤世嫉俗，他觉得他其实内心还是有一种如果能改变，那当然最好的这样一个想法。但 Marty 这边虽然他之前表现得很理想主义，就是很有同情心，但是他又异常的能够理解这个现实，是吧？他说利爪式还是利爪式。
No, there really is something. You know the feeling of foreboding, of something wrong, of something bad on the horizon.
You're screwing my mood.
乌鸦嘴。
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
No shit.
Just a bunch of useless crap in there.
垃圾。
I'm gonna clean up here one day. Yeah, and one day the sun's gonna explode too.
那你的意思就是说你不想理喽？
I suppose 2 shots was enough for today. At least until we learn what this Natasha woman really wants.
Have you started on your great novel yet?
I've already started working on my will, but I realized I'd have to leave everything to you, so cluck that.
干嘛啦？留给人家不是也很好吗？你们这么多年的兄弟情了。
Pity. I've always wanted a chicken coop smelling like old socks and bourbon.
You'll have to earn it first, Marty.
还有啥不？
Maybe in another lifetime, old bird.
没有机会了。
It would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure. You could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too. Has a similar stink.
他就是嫌弃的不行呗。
Believe me, Marty, I thought about it.
Why am I not surprised?
灯还没开啊？开着啊！好家伙，看看。
So this is them.
Yeah, the wild gentlemen. They were role models when I was a kid.
Well, you must have been a weird kid, which ain't surprising. My idols were the White Wolf and Super Squirrel.
白狼和松鼠，这是什么
The White Wolf, eh? Explains a lot. You know, when I was back in Averia, Clawville and the whole let's live together in peace bullshit seemed like an unattainable dream. Those guys made it happen. The city rose from the ashes of the Great Fire.
Yeah, but look at it now. And what would have become of you if you hadn't ended up in Clawville? Maybe you'd even be happy?
也就是 Sunny 以前不是在利爪市，他是搬过来的。
Perhaps.
那他以前是哪里人啊？
The old days. You know, I miss him sometimes.
What? The hype? Us as celebrity cops?
Nah, the work, the buzz, the phone ringing at 4 a.m. and knowing if you pick it up, you'll be dragged into something terrible, because that's your job. And of course, you pick it up every clucking time.
所以还是要把当事人带过来啊！你看，就跟 Sunny 说的不一样，他不是留恋这种名声啊，或者说受欢迎啊，他只是喜欢工作，喜欢刺激啊，他就是这么个人设。
I'm not sure it's healthy to enjoy that.
Hey, no healthy animal becomes a cop in Clawville.
说的有道理。
Yeah, true.
Man, I can't imagine how you feel. The only good thing you ever had, huh?
Shut up, Marty.
Sure.
Marty 有种你爱咋咋地吧那种感觉啊。
I didn't know you used to be a kindergarten teacher. But leather?
It's history, so back off.
I'm touched by the trust you have in me, Boss Bird.
There are things better left undisturbed, okay?
Yeah, got it.
这不是你最美好的时光吗？为什么不能提啊？
Who's that shaggy creature?
That's M.B. Davis, you bird brain.
Politician?
Am I gonna have to smash your beak?
Seriously, I don't know who the hell he is.
怎么年轻人不听爵士乐了是吧？啊，所以 Sunny 觉得很失望啊。看一看，哦，都是密点，都是一些啥呀 ？The Wild Gentleman， 由城中最具影响力且最富有的4只动物所组成的民间组织。867年的那场大火几乎把利爪氏从荒野世界地表抹除了，而荒野绅士正是在那个时候介入。用尽他们所有的钱财和影响力重建了这座城市，他们都是英雄，或者至少都被认为是英雄。也有些人认为那场大火就是他们造成的，一切都是国家阴谋的冰山一角。但最现实的可能就是我们永远也不会知道真相，那确实。但是说觉得以前是英雄，现在又觉得阴谋论啊什么的，就是梦想被颠覆的那种感觉啊。一个只有鸟类居住的国家，什么国家？阿维亚是吗？这是个风景如画、由民主议会统治的现代化地方。它与2大洋接壤，其经济主要建立在空运商业以及空中军事的基础上。这个国家几乎与其他所有国家都保持着中立的关系。在已知的历史上，除了肉食大战时期，它一直保持着这种中立。这个词条是怎么来的？是说，Sunny 以前是从这个 Avia 来的吗 ？Leather and fur， 皮革和皮草曾是高端时尚的象征，但现如今，尤其是在利爪氏，真皮革和皮草已经相当少见了。穿这类衣服并不完全违法（括号前提是你买得起），但说的委婉点，这样是相当不体面的啊。是说 Sunny 以前是穿皮革是吗？皮草这样的，不懂。最后再跟大家看看吧。
You're getting older, Marty. You look like shit.
Ah, gee, thanks.
I thought angels don't grow old.
你是在夸他是个天使吗？
Leave it, will ya?
是在反讽他。
Boo-hoo.
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Years ago. When Molly left.
他以前就住这儿，他没家的吗？
Whew, that was a wild night.
Yeah.
You know, Sonny, you can call me. Not just when you want to investigate some shady case from a shady dame and you need a big meat shield to cover your ass.
Times have changed, Marty. And I don't call anyone.
突然觉得 Sunny 可能是个傲娇哎。
All right, Boss Bird. Whatever you say.
可以询问了，来问问。
Have you been there before?
Never. You know, it's not my style. It's too fancy for me. I'm more like the smoky, smelly, ramshackle little joint type.
还花哨，我觉得是花钱吧。
Yeah, same here.
But we're not gonna mingle like this, right?
We're not searching for a tailor on New Year's Eve, okay? We'll go as we are.
That'll be exciting.
Let's just stay out of trouble, okay?
OK，
What trouble?
That's the spirit.
可以。
So she just turned up with a message on this flyer, and you fell for it?
Maybe I was bored, or maybe there's more to this thing than meets the eye.
Yeah, there's always more.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you for old time's sake.
这句话说得多好啊。
That's not funny.
I've never had a good sense of humor. You know that better than anyone.
That's for sure. So the Czar Club, huh? My city's on fire. Sounds good. But that's all? It's kind of weak for a clue.
It's not a clue. It's just a guide. By the way, it's New Year's Eve. We deserve some fun, right?
Well, that's true. But it's never that easy with you, Boss Bird. There's something you're not telling me, right?
Nothing important, Marty.
Yeah. If you say so.
啊，他是不是隐藏了说这个Natasha 认识他前妻 Molly 前妻 Molly 的这个事情啊？
Oh, hi, Mr. Sinclair. How are we?
Sinclair is doing fine, thanks. Anyway, you still talk to your guns?
哦，对啊，他还给 Sunny 的这个手枪起名字啊。
Yeah. And so what? Other animals talk to their plants. Crazy, isn't it? At least a gun has a soul. And it's useful.
他们是不是有什么都市病啊？就是抑郁到要跟这些花花草草说话的这个地步了。
I can't believe you're allowed to walk around freely, Birdie.
Oh, if you only knew what I'm packing right now.
I don't want to know what's under your feathers, Marty.
什么哆啦 A 梦、哆啦 A 机。
So, am I staring quietly enough?
Well, the floor's creaking a bit when you shift your weight, so,
You're an asshole.
啊，应该是没有什么别的信息了啊。那我们走吧。我们还可以去警察局啊？啊？我们是还漏了什么
Look
吗
at these two simpletons.
哦，还没跟这两个刺猬对话呢。
they don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild God's sake, don't dare tell them.
I already tried, but nothing happened.
Figures.
你看啊，上次我一敌你们两个，感觉我落下风。这次我带了我的老大的 Marty， 看我们2v2怎么样？啊
Looking at these two, I think our world is ready to be annihilated.
我不信我们两张鸡嘴还顶不过你们两个人。
Hello, gents. Everything?
Aye, everything's just fine, Sonny. Well, look, the chick police are together again. What a time to be alive. Am I right, Royce? You're right, Fuss.
Hey, that reminds me. Look at what I
可以
found under my coat. It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
啊，真是个狠人啊，Marty。
Whoa, don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
哇，真可以啊，Marty 啊，人狠话又多是吧？
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty. And we all know it was an accident.
See?
哇，真厉害，Marty 啊，佩服。啊，不跟他多啰嗦啊，看我掏枪。
How many days did we have our first squad car?
About 3, I think, before we crashed into that tank of acid.
你们真行啊！这个 Marty 是不是什么东西的毁灭者、终结者？
We? You crashed it. Don't blame it on me, Marty. I was unconscious, if I remember correctly.
That's your problem, boss. You should be more careful with low-hanging concrete blocks next time.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to that ever since.
If it were up to him, only dogs would work at the PD. The racist old bastard.
Blood Boil is an asshole. We couldn't dress up that fact even if he wanted to. His only merit is that he's damn good at what he does.
True. I guess he is keeping this whole institution together. When he retires...
Bam! The whole house of cards will crumble.
哦，看看确实，里面只有狗，还有这个是猫还是豹子啊？哦，他们就是觉得这个太种族主义了，对吧？就只招这些什么狗啊、狼啊、豹子啊这种很凶猛的掠食种啊，所以才撕他的海报，是这个意思。哦，明白。那警察局应该也没有其他线索了哈，那我们就直奔主题，沙皇俱乐部 ，Go。
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.